Ed, and I know you said you don't monetize it, but if people want to monetize anything related to Cactus, like videos and stuff, just go ahead. We basically, if you're willing to put in the work to tell people about my game, I want you to have all the success in the world.
That's really nice of you guys. Alright, is everybody in? I'll give you guys a couple more seconds. According to this, there's actually 19 people watching. Wow, it's close to the most I've ever had before. That's really cool. And that's why I like McSpidey you guys. Like, even though I'm not like a really big streamer, like McSpidey checks out small people, he checks out big people. It doesn't matter, you guys. As long as someone's showing the game love, you guys show the love right back, which is really awesome.
Thank you. The Kazra, I do want to put it on those sites. What I want to do is finish working with I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about the agreement with the lawyers that I was trying to work on, like the licensing stuff. But hopefully, if I can sort out that licensing stuff, I can put that on our website and actually give it to other people to use as well.
Might be giant. You have one.
Sweet. Free game. Might be a giant.
Congratulations, sir. Who doesn't have the game here? Well, the people that entered in is AJ Smith 90, Lucasra, Poke Freak 911, Spader 03, and Extreme Gamer 25. And just do this, might be giant. Just add me on Steam, play to win, and I can trade you the copy, and you can trade it to whoever. I think I might be giant on my Steam's friends list. So I hope I'm not leaving out like anything really like important. Like I said, if there's any pressing topics that I might be forgetting.
I think we've pretty much covered most of everything, right? Like, we've been talking for
almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, it's been a pretty decent interview, actually.
Yeah, I really appreciate you taking out the time to do this for us. It's really cool.
So do you have any more hard-hitting questions for me?
Let me check my list that I have here. I think I covered most of the list. Yeah, I covered just about all of it. Like I said, if chat has anything else, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
Do you have any questions about console development that I'm not allowed to answer due to various NDAs? I always enjoy saying, I can't answer that, there's an NDA. No, I'm just kidding, that's one of the worst answers you can possibly give.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Sarah. Does a railgun lady/man have a name?
She does. It's named after a nut.
Oh, that's all you get. Okay. I don't know if Might Be Giant heard me if he added me to Steam yet or not. Oh, there, he did. My bad. Sorry, Might Be Giant. I'm kind of slow. Yeah, I said Hazel off the bat. I was hoping that would be right, but we don't want any spoilers. It's cool that you guys like to tease us. You gave us a silhouette of Aubergine. I was like, oh my god, who is that? Or aubergine.
You said Hazel, someone said almond, so you never know. If it turns out to be one of those two, you might have guessed it. But I won't confirm or deny just yet. Feel free to keep guessing, though.
Oh, hey, Fedora Gamer. Welcome, buddy.
Hello, hello.
So you said for arcade games the twin stick shooters is just like a favorite, right?
Oh yeah. I love twin stick shooters and the classic ones, but I also love shoot 'em ups. The thing is, actually, I'm really bad at shoot 'em ups, and I'm really bad. Like, I'm alright at twin stick shooters. I think at one point I was top 100 on Super Stardust HD, which is probably my favorite twin stick shooter of all time. But I'm still really bad at shoot 'em ups. So we've tried to incorporate shoot 'em up elements into Cactus. I hope people find it challenging. Like, this is how bad I am. Ikaruga is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not sure I've ever legitimately made it to level 3. Like, I have played it for more hours than you can imagine, and I suck at shoot 'em ups.
It's all good. Everyone always has that one kind of game that's like their Achilles heel.
It's so good though. How can it be so good and I'd be so bad at it?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a cruel joke that you like to play on yourself. Like, I like it so much, but I can't beat it. I felt that way about Cactus, like ever S-plusing and getting on a leaderboard at a decent level. Because I was like, well, I got level 96 on one level, that's never going to happen again. Then out of nowhere, I actually got a level 6. I'm like, whoa, how did I do that? Like, what's going on?
Just so good at the game.
Oh, if you could see Solon and Sarah, I'm sure you've seen Sarah play, but Solon and Sarah, they always fight over rank 1 and 2 in the world on the leaderboard. So I'm not quite that good, but they're amazing. But I'm very happy and satisfied with the fact that 6th place ever happened for me.
Well, you're the first person I've ever seen beat the entire early access build while talking.
Yeah, I did something, guys. Did you hear that? Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't think people truly understand how much focus this game actually takes, because like, playing and talking is so hard. I've seen so many people try and just like struggle and die. I think there was someone the other day, Max was playing and talking at the same time and reading the chat and trying to like interact with the stream, and it was doing all right. But I didn't think he beat a single level while talking. Because it just halves your ability to pay attention.
Yeah, and being a streamer and like the other jobs I've had in my life, I've definitely learned to pick up multitasking abilities. So thanks to those jobs. So, but it definitely is difficult. This game does require a lot of focus. Like when I got to level 6, I was actually at work, but it was the day where no one ever shows up. So they basically just wanted someone there to sit there and just look like they're a deterrent. And I was just playing around on the game, and I actually nailed it. I was like, holy cow.
What's your day job?
I am a security guard for Bristol Myers Squibb. They're a pharmaceutical company here in New York. They're all over the place too, but it's not the greatest job in the world. It's like 10 an hour, which better than nothing. It's above minimum wage at least.
Yeah. Hey, as long as you're happy doing it and make a good living, that's what counts.
Yeah.
You come home and you stream cool games.
And it's probably the most fun I've ever had in my life. Like, that's why I started streaming just for the hell of it, just for fun. And when my channel actually started getting some exposure from some really cool people tweeted me out, and people seem to enjoy being here, it just makes me happy when you want to share a game with someone and people have just as much fun with you as you have with them. It's really cool.
I think streaming is awesome. Just being able to interact with people and play the games and talk about things, because that's what I used to do. Is just you'd play in isolation and you meet up with people and you'd talk for hours about your experience playing. But now you can like be playing and talking and doing it all simultaneously and kind of changing things, discussing feedback. It's one of the things I think like the next gen consoles like PS4, the thing that I'm most excited about for that console when I eventually get one is being able to stream anything and like being able to record anything. It's just so cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the one question I had that was kind of really important to me. I forgot to ask. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
For Cactus, would you ever foresee, like, I'm not sure how the storyline ends up panning out for the characters, but we'll see that, I'm sure, in the full release, but do you consider, like, a possible sequel to the game ever, like, in the future? Like, obviously not near future, but at some point, possibly picking it up and deciding to, kind of like an Android Cactus 2.
Yes. Definitely not the next project. but we have numerous times discussed how we would do a sequel and like what we think is interesting. We're actually like I think the trend for games is typically the second game in any series is usually the one that like has the most interesting ideas in it, because like the first game you're just rushing to finish things, and so you have so many ideas and a lot of them end up like slightly half-baked, and then the second game you can usually execute on everything like perfectly, and then the third game you've like pretty much run out of ideas and just recycling what you were doing in the first and second game. That's the trend that we think games follow.
Yeah, I agree with you too, because it's like the first game kind of sets the like foundation for the series, and then the next one will be like, hey, we've set our foundation, we established the type of game who we are, so now we can, like, all these thoughts we've had, we can just go crazy and have fun with it now.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have thought about doing a sequel and like what we would do and what we would focus on, but just for our insanity, we definitely don't want it to be just the next project we do.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
So finish the PC version, finish the console versions, update the PC version with anything new that we added for the console versions, and then start working on a new project. That's the plan. Assuming we make enough money from this that we can keep doing it. We've managed to make this game like fairly cheaply, so we don't need to make that much money from Cactus to be able to afford to make a new one. Like, I know it's probably lame to be even talking about money when really we should be just talking about the game itself, but ultimately you do need to make enough money to keep doing it, to like pay your rent. And,
exactly.
Even software is pretty expensive. Like, it can cost $4 or $5 grand for the 3D applications that you use to make the models and things like that, which is a lot of money.
Yeah, and that's why I definitely compare indie developers to like entrepreneurs, because basically that's what you're doing. You're taking your money and you're like putting a chance on like a product or an idea, and obviously you have to hope it does well to continue doing that idea, because obviously it'd be a dream job to continue making games, but you gotta hope that it's received well and you can continue to do so logically.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're not aiming to get rich and retire to Barbados. Well, that would be nice.
That would be nice.
But enough money to make a new game and not have to, like, kind of live below what I was living at when I'm living like a student kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
That would be nice. And maybe enough money to bring on some additional people even to work on like bigger concepts, because right now it's just the three of us. Like, it's pretty tight. Whenever any new thing we add, one of the three of us has to make it. So
yeah,
as you get a bigger team, like even if it was just 5 or 6 people, basically the amount of stuff you can put in your game doubles.
Definitely. I'm beating the hell out of Embryo right now.
Ah, you're owning his soul. Oh, I'm respecting. This is actually pretty impressive. And you're just skipping the batteries for that extra speediness, huh?
Trying to. You trying to step on my face, do you see that? Why would you do that to me?
He's rude.
We'll see how this goes. This is the one I always mess up on. Go down, Embryo! Please go down! Oh, I got the combo. Holy cow, how'd I do that? How'd I do that, Sanatana?
Pretty sure it's just because you're awesome.
Oh, I went down. There goes the S plus chance. I was so excited though.
You're so close. On my screen, you're like 30 seconds behind, so...
Still a respectable showing on Embryo with Coral.
Yeah, very. I reckon what you should have done was waited for that yellow one to turn into a blue one, and then grab that.
That's what I was hoping, and it turned. I thought it turned when I got it. I'm like, no, why? So close.
Milliseconds.
I'll give it one more shot. Why not? That was actually pretty impressive. So the drops I'm seeing, they're basically random, right? The power-ups, and they change over time?
Not random. Actually, nothing in the game uses any kind of random generator,
Oh,
but they're varied enough that they're not totally predictable. So basically, they're based on time, down to the second. So if you can defeat
darn.
Embryo at the same rate, like every time, like if you restart the fight against Embryo and you damage him quick enough using shotgun and the secondary weapon, you can guarantee every single time that the first thing he drops is going to be a red one.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, it was really important to us that there's actually no random generator in the game, because otherwise it becomes really unfair, and we wanted to make sure that when people will play, like at the start there, if you just shoot him as fast as you can and drop the orb, and I guarantee he'll drop a red one.
Oh, so just shoot, don't drop the secondary?
No, drop the secondary is good, but don't stop shooting, because you stopped a few times there.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
All good. And if you do it quick enough, every single time he'll drop the red power up first.
Awesome. Oh no, that's not the one I want. But that's a good one for this. I already broke the chain. How did I break the chain? I thought I did it fast enough. Oh well.
I think it was just off.
It's heartbreaking. Oh no. That stinks. You can come for my score, Shadu. I really hope you do. And the dialogue that each character has, that's going to end up turning into like a full-fledged story for each one, right?
Yeah, the idea is that every single character has unique dialogue with all of the bosses. And then we have an intro and outro real-time cutscenes that like set the overarching story in place. So like the intro cutscene will try and explain what Cactus is doing there, what's happened to the ship, who these bosses are, and like why they like are where they are. So they're basically the section lords, the people who are in charge of the different areas of the ship. Embryo is in charge of the first area that you're in, which is so he's in a loading bay kind of area. That's why you see all these rustic reds and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Vespula is hydroponics / med bay, so she was in charge of the gardens. The third boss, Justice, I believe is what we call him. There you go. I just revealed the secret boss name.
Uh-oh.
He is the head of security for the ship. And yeah, just basically every boss is meant to be a different important person in their area of the ship, and the idea is that you're moving through all the decks on your way to the ship's core.
Oh, so, and I'm starting to see now, and each character comes from a different section of the ship that they worked on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. And I'm done trying to S+ Embryo. I ruined all my good chances. It's okay.
That's alright.
I'll cry about it later.
Pretty difficult.
But yeah, I don't want to keep holding you up. I really appreciate that you've been like hanging out for a while. It's really cool of you. You guys are awesome. Even your brother too will hang out for a while.
He's alright. I don't like him that much. I mean, I'm way cooler than him, right?
Oh, of course.
Yep. See? Suck it, Sham.
That's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, how did you guys make Antibody? That's a good one.
Basically, there was a game jam here in Brisbane, like a 48-hour game jam, and I really dislike game jams because I dislike the idea of making a game as a competition to compete with other people making games, which I know it's a bit weird, like everyone's into game jams, but I'm really not into game jams. But Tim is totally into game jams, so he desperately wanted to go, and I was like, no, I don't want to go. So he was kind of sad about that. So the weekend after the game jam, on the Friday on our way walking into work.
Oh, bye, Nito. Sorry.
That's all right. We share an apartment, so we like even when we ended up working at different companies, we'd just like walk into the city together.
Nice.
So we were walking in, and he was talking about the game jam, and I was like, "Look, I hate the idea of making a game just to be better than somebody else at making a game, but I like the idea of making a game that like you make start to finish in 48 hours. So let's make one this weekend." So the weekend after the game jam, we did our own game jam and made the game in 48 hours straight.
Wow, that's really cool. And it's a really fun game. I actually got up to 61 on the leaderboard. Actually, no, 49. I'm sorry, I lied.
Wow, that must be like over 1 million.
No, not over 1 million. I made it. It was 100 and something thousand. Like I can launch it and show you. Yeah, because I guess some people cheated to get that high.
No, I was forgetting the scale of the score in the game. 100,000 is what I meant.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking 1 million, but it's been a while since I played Antibody.
I saw
but
that.
That's super impressive, because anything over like 110, 115,000, you're actually like at the end game. I don't think it really even scales much beyond that. It just gets more overwhelming. Yeah. So you would have seen all the enemy types, and there's a bit of a secret actually for people. We made 3 new enemy variants for Antibody, and we're going to do a secret update for the game, but we kind of just ran out of time, and we're working on Cactus and getting too busy. But one day we'll release it. It's got new music and new enemy types and new bonus modes.
Was there an update for the update on Cactus? Well, I can't talk.
Next one, I think we'll try and do a little mini one on the weekend just to fix some bugs, like the fact that Aubergine's name is spelt wrong on the unlock screen. But then the next content update, I wouldn't expect it until maybe like a week, like the weekend after this one coming up.
Okay. No, I was just asking because I didn't know if Sharma was aiming that question at me or not. I said, did you get the update for the update? I'm like, I didn't know there's another update.
No update yet. Soon though. I'm not sure what'll be in that one. I think we're going to try and aim to get all of World 3's enemy types in the game as soon as possible. So there's like 2 new enemy types due to come in for World 3. It's something people also don't realize, like if you play the game and it's a little bit monotonous at the moment, it's missing about 5 new enemy types, I think, that are left to go into the game. So there's a guy who uses lasers. There's a summoning type who's kind of like, you know, how Vespula uses her. Yeah, so Vespula uses her wasps that she summons, so there's an enemy type that uses it.
Nice.
And there's a couple other ones, so just examples of, I think the gameplay in some of the later worlds, like worlds 3, 4, and 5, will change pretty drastically when we have the new enemy types in there.
Yeah. Oh, and I totally forgot to ask as well, how's your experience with things like PAX and those types of things? Like sitting in a booth trying to get people to come check you out. Like, how did you enjoy that? I can't believe I didn't ask that.
It's been amazing, actually. People love the game. Those types of atmosphere is just perfect for this kind of game, where you can go up and spend 5 minutes with it and really get a feel for it. Hundreds and hundreds of people just coming through and playing it. I was at Eurogamer Expo a couple weeks ago, and just so much fun.
Hey, Ceci.
Yeah, I loved it. I think there'll be memories that'll stick with me forever as being at those expos.
Good. That's really good. And it's also exciting, like I said, when it's early access and people are coming and just being excited about it. Because when I play the game, like I don't know if I told you this yet, but when I saw someone playing it on the 24 for Exotics, I think it was, I like literally just instantly fell in love with it. I was like, oh my god, what is this game? I need to have it. Like, just watching them play it. It is really cool. I like the way it looks. 26 viewers. Wow, thank you guys for coming. And you guys can say hi to Sanatana. I always get randomly say it wrong when I stop myself. But interview with Sanatana.
You actually say it right, more so than other people, so you don't need to worry about it.
And please, could someone be kind enough to relink Sanatana in the chat for the new viewers? If you want to go check this amazing guy out and get his tweets about the game and about updates coming, definitely go follow him. It's really worth it.
Yeah, you can read my tweets where I whinge about the games industry and stupid things. No, I also tweet useful things occasionally. It's a mixed bag.
Thank you, Ginger Dragon. I appreciate it. You put it in there.
Cheers.
That's really cool. And I also did see a picture Sharma shared at, I think it was an Australia Expo, where I saw the game and I was so jealous of the people that were playing it because they were playing it on a giant screen. And I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah, Shum, he convinced someone at Senti, which is like a kind of digital expo here in Australia. Someone had a $100,000 wall screen of some kind. Maybe it was $1 million. I don't know. He'll know. But he convinced them to chuck Assault Android Cactus up on there, and I wasn't there either, so I was so jealous. But it looked amazing playing on a 4K wall screen.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, I wish I could have one of those in my bedroom just for every game. It's insane.
So cool.
I will, and thank you for stopping in, Jen. You're awesome, and everyone that came in from the raid, I appreciate it. And I don't want to keep Sanatana too much longer, so we'll do our last giveaway. And obviously, you can feel free to hang out as long as you want. You obviously don't have to leave, but I know you guys got stuff to do. I just don't want you to feel trapped during the stream.
It'll be fine.
Final giveaway. Final giveaway. Yep, our fourth one, guys. I hope you guys are ready for it. The keyword. What should I do the keyword? You can pick the keyword for this one.
The keyword. The keyword is coral.
Well, you can pick a new one. You can pick...
that's... Did you already use coral?
Yeah, I already used coral for the last one.
I didn't even notice. I saw you had Cactus and you had my name. So you've had coral. You know what? I think we should let the chat pick the keyword this time. Make it justice. Okay, the keyword is justice. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm here. Yeah, my mic did. It mutes on its own sometimes. I apologize. But I was saying thank you, Ceci, for the raid. I really appreciate it. I know you care about me. I care about you too. And Sarah, if you win, what are you gonna do with it? Like, I can keep you in really if you want to give it away as well. And hello, Nick. Yeah, I felt bad because after I interviewed your brother, they were talking and I kind of muted my mic by accident, and it was an hour and a half till I realized.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
I'm terrible with microphones as well.
It's all good. Alright, you guys got another solid minute to get in. The keyword is justice, so get that word in there if you guys want to win. And wow, now we got 9 people entering. That's awesome.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody. I hope you guys win. Can you use it in a sentence? Justice? I don't know. If you don't use Coral, then she will seek justice. So she's a kickboxer. She'll kick you in the mouth. There you go. That's a good sentence.
Yep.
No.
And I'll give a free copy of the game to anybody who can tell me who the quote is based on when you beat Embryo and Coral says water can flow or it can crash.
I'm cutting in and out. I'm sorry. Let me move my mic a bit closer. I'm sorry, Sandwich. Am I cutting out for everyone else? I hope not.
You seem to be alright for me.
Okay, it might be Sandwich's internet. Alright, we're gonna roll, guys. 3, 2, 1, and good luck, everybody. The winner is AJ Smith 90.
And Rogue Roger guessed Bruce Lee quote first.
And Rogue Roger, you won yourself a copy, correct? Or...
So let me go and grab a key.
Good job, Rogue. Yeah, Luca got it, but Rogue got it first. But Luca did get it as well.
I think Luca, yes. If you want to give away a key sometime, Luca, you're welcome to have one as well. Since it was almost instantaneous between the two of you.
And congratulations to you, AJ Smith 90. I'm really happy for you. So let me get her on Steam so I can give her the game.
Oh, it's Rouge Roger. I even read that wrong the first time.
And I always feel bad for you guys. Like, I know you like to give away keys for exposure and stuff, but I always feel like you deserve at least something for the amazing game that you guys have been able to put together. You guys have been very generous with codes, and you guys are really awesome for that.
Nah, it's all good. I think, yeah, like I said, we don't need to get rich from this game, and if people want to play it and have fun and we can give stuff away, then why not?
Yeah.
Like, even if we'd sold every single key that we've given away so far, it realistically wouldn't be that much of a big, like, wouldn't be the kind of impact that would stop us from either being or not being financially stable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's really not, yeah, it's fine. So I'm sending keys to people as the subject line in a Twitch message. I didn't even know there was a Twitch message system.
Oh yeah, there is. It's really cool. And congratulations to all of the winners. I'm really happy for all of you. This game is incredible. So we had Gen 1 for Red Queen, and we also had Might Be Giant 1, Crony 1, and now AJ Smith 90. So congratulations to all of you guys. And girls.
Yes. So we're giving away 6 copies on stream. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really awesome. It's more than I had intended. Like, I was just going to do a 2 giveaway, and I really appreciate you shot me those keys to make it a bigger giveaway. It's really cool.
Ah, it's fun.
And I do apologize. I know my interview method's probably different than a lot of people, because I like to kind of make it a conversation, less interviewee, so that way it's more casual and relaxed, and hopefully you feel more comfortable in just being able to talk and not worried and stuff like that. I don't know, I guess it might be a weird way to look at it, but I like casual better, for sure.
I've been having a pretty good time, so that's what counts, right?
Exactly. And McSpidey's been awesome, because after the time I interviewed him, he actually has hung out in a few of my calls, which makes me feel special.
He's Sham just loves to go on streams and talk to people, and he's a social beast.
Yeah, he is.
Unlike me, I'm the antisocial creature who retreats into the corner and develops games in the dark.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, if you don't feel like you're very social, it must be kind of nerve-wracking then, I guess, to be at those expos, as well as exciting for seeing people's reactions.
Yeah, it's fun. Very fun.
I went down, darn it.
You were doing so well too. 212. Oh no.
It's okay. That's why I love Coral, though, because if you don't have your secondary ready, 2 shots close up to a boss will wipe them out to like a big boss, which is really awesome.
Yeah, as long as you're point blank, right?
Yeah, just about. That's why Embryo makes me cry sometimes, so I don't think I'm too close, and the next thing I know, I'm getting smashed in the face. I'm like, oh no!
I'll give you some advanced tips that you may not have known, but information's pretty much there to tell you in the tutorials and things, but A lot of people don't notice it at the time. When you have the yellow power up, you dodge 1 in 3 attacks.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually. So if
It's
it hits
because-
you have a 1 in 3 chance to get away?
No, every third attack, basically. Or like the first one that hits you and then it waits for 3. Again,
Oh.
we dislike the random numbers, so we made it very specific.
Nice.
And when you pick up the blue power-up, you are temporarily invulnerable and it triggers a recharge. Basically gives you an invulnerability period to be suicidal and regenerates all your health. So if you're low on health, you can grab the blue one. And when you weapon swap, you are temporarily invulnerable for about half a second at the start of the animation.
Oh,
As you
okay.
can see, your character flashes white. So you can weapon swap through attacks and fire and things like that.
Nice. I really didn't know that. It's really cool. So it's been an interview and a pro tip session.
Yeah, and the advanced techniques that you don't necessarily know. Ah, danger.
Why is Vespula so mean?
Because she needed to be different from the first character, the first boss.
I know, it's okay.
She's pretty nasty though.
And that's
Really
what makes me
happy with
scared
how-
for the other characters,
Yeah.
bosses.
I think people will cry when they fight Justice. I'm hoping they're surprised by his approach as well, because he's quite... Well, in the planning stages right now, I think he's going to be more traditional in terms of shoot-'em-up bosses. If Embryo was traditional with a twist, he's going to be more traditional. So, we'll see.
Ouch, he whipped me.
And Vespula is, like, not traditional at all.
She's very rude. I'm gonna kill her anyway.
What do you think of her voice?
I really like her voice. It's really cool. It's kind of like a robotic, android-ish type of sound.
That's Jeff's wife.
Oh wow, really?
Yep.
Nice.
And the voice of Embryo is one of my best mates, a guy I used to work with at Sega for about 4 years, Dan Lettinen. He was a designer on Total War, actually, 2 Total War games. And now he's the voice of Embryo.
That's really cool. If you need voice acting, I can do one for it. No, I'm kidding. My voice is really weird. I don't like my voice at all.
I think you'd be fine if we had more male characters.
No, I really do like it though. Like you said before, some people for some reason have an issue with it, but I really, like I said, I never thought about it, but it's really cool that it's an all-female cast. I really think that's really awesome. And I know a lot of people that have seen me play it feel the same way.
I'm hoping it means that there's a little bit less of a barrier when women go to play the game, but I mean, it wasn't the goal was to try and balance things or anything like that. It just kind of fell out of the game design. But it's also something I feel pretty good about now that it is in there.
Yeah, and I also like the approach that, like, the characters aren't, like, I always forget the word to say it. It's not like an over-sexualization of women. Like, they're just normal-looking characters. You don't have to, like, give them, like, enhanced features, to say it politely, to make people want to play as them. Because they're all really cool in their own right.
Yeah, they don't quite look like the Dragon's Crown female characters, do they?
No, not at all.
Although that game is pretty fun. It just has like some very strange character design choices.
Yeah. Because I feel sometimes when games aren't that good, they try to use the gimmick of, oh look, our female characters have really good physics and bounce around a lot. Like, no, it shouldn't be about the character look, even though it helps, but it should be about like the game and just how it plays.
It's a weird trend, and in games, like you see it a lot actually in movies and things as well, but games are really big offenders when it comes to like trying to put female characters in that like serve no real purpose other than they want them to be pretty to look at.
Yeah.
It's very strange. And yeah, not something we ever wanted to really do actually. It's one of those things where I'd be tempted now, like based on the reaction to Cactus, I would be tempted in future to make the main characters in the games that we make female because of the negative reactions we had to the Cactus characters being female, even though it wasn't on purpose. Mostly because I think like it's ridiculous that people have that attitude, and so I don't, like, almost as a reactionary thing, I want to push more towards that direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, and we'll be here to support you every step of the way. We'll tell those people off for you. And I know that was a pretty pro dodge, wasn't it, Spidey? I got really lucky with that one bomb. But bombs still wreck me a lot. It's quite sad. But I do like how some levels, when you have a lot of bad bosses on the screen, that the environment can kind of like help you kill them to make them less of a nuisance.
Like the fire.
Yeah. And the laser turret as well, I've noticed, has done a lot of damage to enemies for me.
And the bombs, they chain reaction a lot.
Yeah. It took me a while, honestly, to realize with the bigger bombs, they have a bigger blast radius, so I need to keep my distance even more from them so I don't down myself.
Ah, their blast radius is huge.
Yeah, it is.
And very much kills you.
Well, if there's frame drops, I apologize. Hopefully the audio is still okay.
Oh, it looks like it's running pretty smooth to me.
I don't stream at the best quality because my internet isn't the greatest, but you know what? I like the fact that it runs at the quality it does, because if you run it too high quality, then people might not have great internet, so they won't be able to watch. So I'd rather do lower quality when I'm not partnered to have different choices, so people can still enjoy it.
Your quality is higher than anything I can stream with, so... What's your upload, like 2 megabits?
I checked, it's actually 2.5, but I stream at 500 bitrate. I'm not sure what that ends up being, but...
Yep. Here in Australia, we have the most expensive internet we can get, with the highest uploads we can get in apartments in the city centre. 1 megabit.
Oh, that's awful, I'm sorry.
Costs like $100 a month.
They can't even throw you a bone, because, you got big ass, excuse the French, but you got really big, scary insects there. I was talking to Spidey about that. That really creeps me out. Like those ones that hide in your house that are supposed to be harmless, but like they're the size of your face. Like, I would probably scream to the top of my lungs if I saw one of them.
Oh, Huntsman. Huntsman are right. They're not so bad.
They're not so bad. They would scare the crap out of me.
I'm way more scared of like the ones that can kill you with a single bite.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
You know, the ones that are like smaller than the end of your pinky finger.
And they can take you out, which is, they're like the assassins of the insect world.
Yeah, they're like your brown recluse.
Yeah. Thankfully they're not really close to me.
You're not chilling out down in the Florida warm areas.
Oh no. But the one thing that I have here are daddy longlegs, and a big misconception about them is their fangs are too small to penetrate the skin, but they are the most venomous in the world. That's actually false. They're not the most venomous spiders. They wouldn't even kill you if they could bite you.
You reckon? Wow. I've always heard the myth then.
Yeah, that's a myth. And I actually had daddy longlegs all over a tree at my house, and we would always pick them up and play with them. Like, they're nice. They kind of like chill out on your arm, and they don't do anything. They don't even try to bite you. They just kind of chill there. Like, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Yeah, they're actually awesome, and they get rid of so many pests.
Yeah, they do, which is a good thing.
They get rid of like other spiders as well, don't they? Like venomous spiders, because they can pierce their skin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can, which makes them kind of helpful.
Yeah, they get rid of venomous spiders, and they get rid of like flies and, you know, bugs and things. So The daddy longlegs are the best. We had lots of those when I was a kid as well, where I lived, and even though I was like pretty much arachnophobic and scared of every kind of spider, those ones were alright.
Yeah. Why are you saying I'm the most badass person ever, Rainy Day? I don't get it. I'm not even close to being badass.
Pretty sure having spiders just chill out on your arm, being friends with them makes you a badass.
I guess so. Because they're not scary. Like, they just kind of hang out and they don't try to bite. They're just like, hey, what's up? Like, I don't know why so many people are scared of insects. Like, I'm like you. The only ones I'd really be afraid of is the ones that are tiny and would kill me if they bit me. Like, I don't get
the
how
ones
that
you can't
works.
see coming, man. They're the danger ones.
That's just very scary to me. Like, how big we are versus how small they are, and they can kill us with one bite. Like, that's not fair. They're overpowered. They need nerfing.
I'm scared of honey badgers. That's what I'm scared of.
Oh, I've seen a video on them. Those guys are crazy. I saw a video where he fought a king cobra, which is a venomous snake. The
Yep.
cobra bit him, and the badger went down for a couple seconds, then got back up and just started eating it. I'm like, whoa, he did not even care that he was passed out for like 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
It's insane.
Yeah, they're scary.
Yeah.
I need to make this level a lot easier. It's still too crazy.
No, it's just I love Coral, but I actually S plus this level with Holly. It's just I've taken a break from playing as Coral, so I'm not as great with her as I used to be, but I'm trying to get back there.
I still think that level, so Revolution, Control, and the other one with the hexagons and things that I just put in, but I can't remember what it's called, Assembly. Those three need to have the spawns changed because they're a bit too weird. I'll change them a lot when we get the new enemy types anyway. I'll have to redo all the spawns in those levels, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
when I look at them now, I see like, I don't think they're as fun as like, levels like this have really good spawns.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I see when I watch people playing. It's actually been so good to have people streaming the game that I can just watch how regular people play. Not like Sham. Sham always just tries to break everything.
The only thing I need to get used to is on this level, I believe this when you have those turrets pop out.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to keep some guys alive, so when I run over to kill a turret, I still have some things on the way over to the turret to kill to keep my combo going.
Yeah, or like always make sure you got the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Ah, no.
It's okay. Like I said, I'm still learning Coral a bit more. She still is my favorite because she is so unbelievably powerful. When you can get her shotgun powered up all the way, she's a beast of a character.
Do you think that Coral's time bubble should slow down rockets as they pass through it?
I don't know, I think it works well the way it is because it kind of deflects the bullets away, so maybe not necessarily deflect them, but it's kind of cool. It's like a polarized shield that will kind of deflect things to give you a little bit of help. I don't know, what do you think, chat? Should they slow him down? I don't know.
I'm thinking it was something we were discussing the other day was whether or not like the rockets fired by the little dogs should slow down when they fly through Coral's shield.
Oh, what did you say? I apologize. I kind of zoned out when I was watching Sarah say something.
Yeah, I was reading that too. Did she just S plus it?
She was the first one to S plus on a level. I forgot which one it was, but
Oh, Control. She's looking at Control, talking about S plussing that. Good luck. Yep, she says she's going to S plus it. While it's still super difficult before I get a chance to nerf the difficulty, huh? Okay.
the only thing that drives me crazy about the game, but in a good way, because it definitely gives you that feeling where you don't want to go down at all. Because when you go down, you lose every single level power up you had, right? But you do balance it out a bit by the things being around you. You can pick them up and get your first power up right back. But you do lose all of them, right? When you go down?
Yeah. It's like Sonic, like the old Sonic games. So it drops them all. You lose them all, but you only drop some of them. So you can't get them all back.
Exactly. You see that? I just two-shotted that guy.
Yeah, you can actually one-shot him if you're at max level and you get close enough, but you need to be at point blank. So like almost like you're intersecting him. Same with the turrets, you can one-shot those if you get close enough. Because if you see any bullets you see that go past the enemy is possible damage that you didn't do because you weren't close enough.
Yeah. I really do love the shotgun though, it's a really awesome weapon.
It can get pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why when people definitely learn Coral a bit better, you will definitely start seeing her on the leaderboards. Just because she's so powerful, it's got to be able to shave so much time off of your runs to get that higher time bonus. Well, that's my theory anyway. And shutdown, that does allow you to do increased damage, correct? It seems like it does.
Yeah, shutdown increases the damage the enemies take by 50%.
Oh, nice.
Wow, you're doing really good. Danger zone though. Oh no, the bomb!
It's okay. They're my mortal enemy in this game. Like if you had a counter to save like your nemesis, the mines would definitely be it. Oh no. But then I get myself in situations like that where I'm like, there's a lot of bosses here. Why not get in the middle of them? That's not a good idea to play at all.
So crazy. So much. Yeah, this level gets too hard as well. There's just so many enemies types.
I like it though. It really, like I said, that's why you like a game where it starts off the first couple levels like, oh, here you go, have fun. Then it's like, guess what? It's getting hard now. Good luck. I like it when it's like that. It gives you a challenge that you gotta try to conquer.
You seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, with this level, we really scale up how fast the blocks change over the course of the level. So as you get closer towards the end, was that guy stuck? Oh,
yeah,
no,
he was kind of chilling over there. He could have got out, but I think I was too far away to aggro him. Where he was just kind of chilling.
I'll try and fix that later.
You're good. I came for you to have fun in the interview. I don't mean to make you to have more work to do.
Well, I gotta fix it anyway. It's everything. I'm pretty proud of how bug-free the game is, though, even this state.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I love the way it looks too. It's a really, really beautiful look for the game. And something Sharma pointed out that I didn't even realize until I looked closer, because I like people that pay attention to like little details in games, make it more fun. Like when you turn and stuff, like you can turn really fast. It's just such a nice, fluid motion. It doesn't look choppy at all. I like that a lot.
Cheers. We got the company Aizo that makes gaming monitors. They sent us one of their 120Hz or 240Hz monitors the other day to check out and see what we think of it, because they like the game and they want to know if we're interested in checking out the game at high frame rates and whether or not we think it improves things and stuff. And actually I was really impressed at how much more playable things are when you're running a game at 120 frames a second. It's pretty crazy. I never thought that it would make that massive a difference. Like, the difference between 30 and 60 is huge, and I love running a game at 60 frames a second. But the difference even jumping to 120 is like, also massive.
That's why I love watching Sarah stream for that exact point there, because there's games I'll play which I'll find tough, but she can run games at such high quality on her machine and so fast that I'll watch her play and things are moving like 5 times faster than they do for me. I'm like, I would never be able to do that. Holy cow. And she just destroys it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's got us thinking as well about optimizations we can do to... it's not free, it's borrowed for testing, as Sean's pointing out. They didn't just like give us a monitor. We'll talk to them about that. But it's got us thinking about optimizations we can do to get the game to look really as good as it can when you're running at high frame rate.
Yeah.
Because things like the animation and stuff get really, really smooth, but we want to make sure that the camera motion and everything's really good. I just think it's awesome that companies are doing things like this now, though, where they're reaching out and trying to help even tiny developers make their game as good as they can be on like this really kind of quite difficult to get hardware.
I know you guys will do well just for that fact that you have places like that enjoy your game and want to help you out. Like, that's how you know your game is doing well, when, like you said, you're still in early access and development and people are being that awesome and excited about it. I'm really happy for you guys. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's been going very good.
So did it get the response that you imagined, or is it like better than you ever thought it could be at this point?
I think that the people who played it their reaction's been better than I ever thought it would be. I was a little bit disappointed. I think a lot of gaming websites that we tried to contact to like spread the word that the game exists just never contacted us back.
Yeah.
Like, not even to say they're not going to cover it, but like you send them free copies of the game and nice personalized emails and things, and just like you never hear back. So that's a bit soul crushing, actually. But the people who've actually played it, like yourself and others who've given us direct feedback, has been way more positive than I'd ever hoped for. It's almost universally like really, really, really positive.
And I definitely hear you there, because I felt the same way. Like I talked to you about EA, like big game developers. I'm just a small time YouTubers, and I just wanted to ask them a question and like not even a response in return. Not even say, "Oh, thanks for the interest," but no, or just nothing. It's like, really? Like I know I'm small time, but jeez.
Yeah, and I don't think it takes that long to. It's better even if you had like a generic response that you could copy and paste saying thanks but no thanks or something like that.
Yeah.
I would appreciate it, but just like the sheer number of people, I think it's in the realm of maybe 70-80% of the game sites and things that I message to try and say, hey, here's our game, do you want to check it out, and here's a Steam key, and here's what we're all about, if you have any questions or whatever, message me back, and like you just never actually hear back from them.
Yeah, it really sucks.
So it's part of the reason why I think it's so important to go to events like PAX and Eurogamer, though, because like when you're there in person, not a single journalist / press person or gaming website who saw the game in person didn't have an interest in it after they actually like saw it at those expos. So it's the battle is all about like actually getting someone to load the game, I think.
Yeah, that's why I kind of offered if I could get like a media pass, I would definitely have taken it to PAX, just because, like you said, it's easy to ignore an email when you probably get hundreds, but when it's right in front of your face, this game I think is just so visually drawing that they're like, I gotta go, what is that? Let me go look at it. And then once they finally actually give it a real chance, they're like, wow.
Yeah, thank you.
But that's why I was talking, like, if I did go, that's why I would bring like my 32-inch TV, because a laptop screen wouldn't give it justice. It'd be like it'd be easy to miss. But if you put it on a bigger TV and have like, people running it, playing on it, or just a start screen just kind of chilling there with a kind of demo of the computer playing, then they can actually see it and be like, whoa, what's that?
Yeah, we put in an attract mode actually just for these expos. Well, we wanted it in the game as well, but we put it in as a kind of rushed feature recently, so that if we do take it to any expos, you can leave it and like after a while, if you leave it on the front end menu, the game just goes into auto playing with AI and stuff, which is really cool. And I think people get excited when they see it.
Yeah, I'll show them that in a second. Like, I know some people, I think I had like 10 people there when I did it. I will definitely do it again right after this level, whether I fail or win. So you guys can see, it's actually really cool, and it shows their Witch Beam logo, which I think is really awesome how it shows too. Some really nice animation work.
We did special versions of that for the expos and things where it would activate after like 15 or 20 seconds, no matter which menu you're on, just so like if people put down the controller and walked away, it would be entertaining. It's all really fun. Expos and stuff are really, really fun in general.
Oh, stop, Sean. You're a good guy too. I was just teasing. Well, I'll show you guys. This is what he's talking about. It won't take too long, I think, to show up.
It's okay, Sham. You are not as good, so just let it happen.
Sibling rivalry. That's amazing.
He's 4 years older than me.
4 years older? Wow. Oh, as one more menu? I'm sorry. There we go. Thank you, Spidey.
I think you'll have to head all the way back out to the press start menu. Although, actually, yeah, you're on there. Yeah, the stream's delayed for me because I'm watching it as a stream. Whatever.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I think it has like a 5-second delay or maybe a bit more. If it starts delaying more than that, if you hit pause and play, it catches up a bit again. But yeah, the delay can be kind of a pain when you're in the call hearing like real time versus seeing the delayed reaction.
Yeah.
And we've been in a call for 3 hours. Wow.
A long call. Seems to be going alright.
Good bonding time. Oh, this is the only way to see the Witch Beam logo at the moment? Alright. Let's see it.
I think that's the only... We left it off the trailer because we debated for a while. Originally it was on the start of the trailer. But we decided to cut it off in the end because we didn't think it, like, we're not really important at the moment. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it shouldn't really matter to anyone that this game's made by Witchbeam because nobody knows who Witchbeam is or what we do. So we decided to just go straight into the trailer so you can actually see the game. Maybe when it becomes when the game's out and it's more relevant that it's made by Witchbeam, maybe we'll start including it on the trailers and things.
I'm not sure how long it's supposed to sit for, but I did move the mouse a little bit, so I might have reset it. I apologize.
That would reset it.
There we go.
And yeah, it's a cool little trailer.
Oh wow, there's two. I've never seen two before. Is that a new update thing?
It actually picks between 1 and 4 characters and between like 3 or 4 different levels. So you'll see different characters every time, different levels.
That's really cool. I saw the one-player mode last time. I think it's what I'm seeing too.
Yeah, the AI can actually finish everything up to World 4, I think. If they play by themselves. Like, we use the AI to test a lot of multiplayer, just bug fixing and stuff.
And unfortunately, I've never played the multiplayer yet, but I'm assuming, is it like a shared battery between the people on screen?
Yep, you share the battery, and you have individual power levels and things like that, but the battery's shared, and the amount of enemies scales up based on the number of players.
That's pretty crazy. So hot options, let me do this. Leaderboards, leaderboards I'll just keep combined. How do I do like a 2-player solo so I can show people like, is there a way to do that?
Go to character select.
Okay. Oh, press to join, okay. Oh, there we go. That's really cool. So we'll do a 2-player solo, me being crazy.
Sweet.
And I'll try Cactus. I'll try one of my other main girls.
Do 3-player solo. Click the mouse button off the top right.
Oh, okay, let me go back then. I'll do that. That'd be actually really crazy. The mouse button, and then oh, it's not doing it. Just click that, or
It's Friday, Sham. I'm going to see something really cool. Oh, wait. Yeah, it should join in if you click the mouse.
Actually-
Neither of the other ones using a mouse?
It might my
Thank you.
touchpad might be messed up. Let me actually plug my actual real mouse in and do it.
You can always try hitting enter as well. I think that joins you in. Enter's not working either? Space? Interesting. So if you go all the way back out to the main menu and try and join in with keyboard and mouse, does that work?
Let me try that again.
So you got two controllers plugged in, yeah?
I have one controller and a keyboard.
Ah, okay, yeah, you can only join in one person on keyboard and mouse. Sorry,
Oh,
my
okay.
bad.
No, you're good. You're good. So let me do. I'll just do the two then.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. And I'll kind of let the other character just get their butt kicked.
Yep. So did anybody buy an Xbox One tonight?
I haven't, no. Get up, Holly. Get up. Holly, you make me look bad. No, I'm just kidding.
Separate leaderboards for 2, 3, and 4 player versions of every map as well, actually. What do you think of the enemy increase?
It's really cool. I like it. I like how it's scaled and balanced for every single thing. So you guys have put a lot of thought into balance and making it a same experience. Oh my god, this is getting crazy actually.
If you had two of you though, you'd be dealing a lot more damage.
Yeah. I still got the chain going, so that's good. I got that going for me right now. Can I S+ this solo? That'd be amazing, honestly.
I think you can only A rank it because your other character dies.
Oh, okay, that's true. And I did go down anyway, so. Bring it on, crawlies. Oh no! I went down again. Why did I do that? Why?
So what do people think about the balance of Aubergine? Is she strong enough?
I think she's really strong. She's a good character. I really like how strong the black hole is and how the refresh on it seems to be faster than the other weapons. But like you said, even if you don't let it refresh, that effect of pulling is still very useful.
Well, people seem to think she's pretty strong. At one point during testing, we had it so that Hilo could hit an infinite number of enemies simultaneously. I think I got rank 1 on every leaderboard, like equivalency of rank 1 score.
Hey! I got 169. Not bad.
Cool. So that's your rank?
That's my rank for 2-player solo.
Hey! Congratulations.
Thank you. It's actually really cool. I'm afraid to see the later levels though, trying to do that alone.
Yeah, that'd be too hard. How much can she hit? She can only hit one enemy at a time with Hilo now. We brought it down. So we increased its base damage but decreased the number of things it can simultaneously hit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 red guys. 3 red guys. Well, 1's gone now though. I might actually fail this one.
I think you're probably going to fail this one. It's very hard to play 2 players by yourself.
No, well, now I gotta try to prove you wrong. No, just kidding.
A fun character to do it with is Lemon, because spread shot is really, really good when it can be constantly hitting so many enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you actually found an Xbox One for sale, Sean? Like on launch day, they weren't sold out? I saw Big W had like really cheap games, $60, which is half of what they normally cost over here, by the way, for people who aren't from
Whoa.
Australia.
The games there usually cost 120? That's insane.
Yeah, that's what EA